Okay, I'm going to talk about the National Rifle Association, also known as the NIR. And I'm going to start with the early history. NIA was put together and began their work in the state of New York on November 17, 1871. The organization's first president was Union Army Civil War General Ambrose Burnside. The president had worked as a gunsmith, and the organization's secretary was a man called Wingate. The Union Army had a lot of problems with their tactics, and therefore Wingate traveled to Europe to observe European armies and their tactics and their training programs. He funded long-range shooting competitions to improve the civilian skills. An Irish rifle team proclaimed a challenge to raise a team for long-range shooters. The NIR set up a team, and 8 of their men won by firing breech-loading rifles. And this is a breech-loading rifle. A newspaper from New York published the results, which helped to promote breech-loading weapons. This made the weapons useful for the military training, and the NIR was promoted to national prominence. Later, the NIR organized many other rifle clubs in the US, and a lot of state National Guard organizations asked the NIR for advice to improve their members' skills. And the NIR moved their headquarters to Washington, D.C. In 1903, the US Congress allowed civilians to serve in the US Army by means of the Civilian Marksmanship Program. So to sum it up, the NIR has been innovative by traveling to Europe to secure their future. And it was a risk to use a new type of weapon in the competition, but they took the chance and they succeeded. And in the end, the newspaper wrote about it, and again, it was to the NIR's advantage. And this is the first president, Ambrose Burnside. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the NIR's missions. The NIR have 5 general missions, or things they stand for. The first mission is to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States, which is the supreme law. The Second Amendment is part of the Constitution. The second one is to promote public safety and order, law and order, and the national defense. The third mission is to train members of law enforcement agencies, the armed forces, the military, and people of good reputation in marksmanship and in safe handling and efficient use of small arms. This means that the NIR want to train all of their members in the use of handguns, as long as they do not have bad reputation or criminal record. The fourth mission is to foster and promote the shooting sports. They do this by, for example, starting clubs, making training grounds, and establishing a national coaching staff. And the fifth mission is to promote hunter safety. So to sum this up, they want to ensure that all Americans have the right to bear arms and to help people use the guns as a part of their plan to keep people safe. They also want to assist sports which include guns and help new shooting sports with their startup. They have, for example, made a campaign for children which told them what to do if they found a gun. So the NIR are very aware that guns are deadly weapons, even though they promote the use of guns for entertainment so much. And now I'm going to talk about what the NIR do. The NIR operate the National Firearms Museum in Virginia and the National Sporting Arms Museum in Missouri. The museums display the evolution of firearms and the history of firearms in America. The NIR also publish a number of magazines which main focus in firearms. The magazine varied all the way from American Hunter to NIR Family Insights. The NIR do a big effort to encourage the safe use of firearms. They offer hunting, safety courses for both children and adults in the US, in all of the US. And they have very popular classes for women teaching safety, gun safety. And the NIR hosts the national rifle and pistol matches at Camp Perry every summer. And this is Camp Perry. It is considered to be the World Series of competitive shooting. Shooters from the military and high-ranked civilians gather to compete against each other to win some of the trophies awarded during the annual competitions. So to sum everything up, the NIA have 5 general missions which their work is based on, and they also try to promote gun safety everywhere and in many different ways.